Welcome to Wonderslate. Subscribe to our Telegram channel given in the description to updates and study materials. Topic for today's quiz is 24th of February 2019 Current Affairs Part 2. Question number 1. Dhaj village, sometimes seen in the news as first eco-village of the country, is in which state? Option A. Maharashtra. Option B. Gujarat. Option C. Punjab. Option D. Kerala. The correct answer is Option B. Gujarat. Notably, Dhaj village, in Gujarat's Surat, uses all natural resources such as solar panels for electricity, water tanks to collect rainwater etc. to live their lives. The main object of this eco-village is to assist the Adivasis villagers to develop their village and maintain the same with reduced costs. It has been developed with the joint efforts of Forest and Environment Department and Gujarat Ecology Commission. Question number 2. Which among the following agreed to reduce emissions of CO2 from new trucks and buses by 30%? Option A. SCO. Option B. ZAC. Option C. EU. Option D. ADB. The correct answer is Option C. EU. As part of its commitment to cut its output of greenhouse gases, EU agreed to reduce emissions of CO2 from new trucks and buses by 30% by a 2030 deadline. There's also an interim 15% reduction target for 2025. Also, incentives for manufacturers have been proposed to make low and zero emission trucks. The 2030 target is also subject to a review in 2022. Question number 3. Shivay Equipment Finance Limited has tied up with which among the following banks to jointly provide financing for construction and farm equipment? Option A. SBI. Option B. Bank of Baroda. Option C. Syndicate Bank. Option D. Dena Bank. The correct answer is Option C. Syndicate Bank. To jointly provide financing for construction and farm equipment, Shivay Equipment Finance Limited, a wholly owned subsidiary of Shivay Infrastructure Finance, has tied up with state-owned Syndicate Bank. Question number 4. IIFL Home Finance recently signed an MoU with A_ for capacity building for affordable housing through credit-linked subsidy scheme, CLSS, under PMAY. Option A. Telangana. Option B. Kerala. Option C. Andhra Pradesh. Option D. Maharashtra. The correct answer is Option D. Maharashtra. Through this MoU, Maharashtra's Housing Department would make provisions and facilitate permissions for IIFL Home Finance to educate consumers. In addition to, it would also enlighten them about the benefits of PMAY. Under the terms and conditions, IIFL would be able to conduct on-the-spot counseling for home buyers, give presentations to defined audiences, and proactively call potential customers to facilitate home loans. Question number 5. India and _ recently signed an MoU to establish a business center for ICT incubators in Jaffna. Option A. Iran. Option B. Sri Lanka. Option C. Bangladesh. Option D. Mauritius. The correct answer is Option B. Sri Lanka. The memorandum relates to establishing a business center for ICT incubators in Jaffna. India's overall development assistance to Sri Lanka stands at a total of around $3 billion, out of which around $560 million is pure grant assistance. The center would provide opportunities and enhance the enabling environment for ICT and other professional services in the northern region, which is inhabited by minority Tamils. Notably, Jaffna is in the northern province of the island nation. Question number 6. Union Cabinet has recently approved the proposal for transfer of land at Sarangpur, Chandigarh to the Pchimar, Chandigarh. Option A, 30.66 acres. Option B, 44.01 acres. Option C, 50.76 acres. Option D, 79.91 acres. The correct answer is Option C, 50.76 acres. Prime Minister Modi chaired Union Cabinet has approved the proposal for transfer of 50.76 acres of land at Sarangpur, Chandigarh to the Pchimar, Chandigarh. Emergency services would be available in a highly efficient manner. Infrastructural medical facilities would improve considerably too. Cancer management research and palliative care will be provided under one roof, in addition to setting up of learning resource center and multi-level parking etc. Question number 7. Union Cabinet has recently approved the signing of agreement between India and on simplification of visa requirements for travels of certain categories of citizens. Option A, Nigeria. Option B, Pakistan. Option C, Myanmar. Option D, South Africa. The correct answer is Option D, South Africa. Recently, a signed agreement has been approved by the Cabinet between India and South Africa on simplification of visa requirements for travels of certain categories of citizens. It is aimed to facilitate issuance of multiple entry visa to nationals of the two countries who wish to travel to the territory of the other country for business, tourism, medical, and official purpose. Such visas are normally required to be issued for a period of up to 5 years within a specified time limit of 5 days. Question number 8. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari inaugurated numerous projects worth Rs at Chandigarh in Haridwar. Option A, 4,717 crore. Option B, 5,277 crore. Option C, 5,894 crore. Option D, 9,996 crore. The correct answer is Option C, 5,894 crore. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari inaugurated numerous projects worth 5,894 crore at Chandigarh in Haridwar recently. It includes 6 new sewage treatment plants. Chandigarh, being the venue, is part of 36 others which have been completed. The sewage treatment plants and ghats are part of 48 projects in the field of sewage management, afforestation, bioremediation, rural sanitation, ghats and crematoria works, riverfront development works, and river surface cleaning works at the cost of 1,354.33 crore rupees, which are at various phases of implementation. Question number 9. Recently co-hosted a conference on the future of Indian banking with the Foundation for Economic Growth and Welfare. Option A, FICCI. Option B, Niti Aayog. Option C, CHI. Option D, CBDT. The correct answer is Option B, Niti Aayog. On February 22, 2019, Niti Aayog co-hosted a conference on the future of Indian banking with eGrow Foundation. The conference aims to elevate the discourse on the banking sector. Also, to help develop insights to inform the continued evolution of the Indian banking sector to support the increasing credit needs of the economy. Dr. Rajiv Kumar, Vice Chairman, Niti Aayog highlighted the tremendous progress made by the banking system in the past 4 years that provided a strong foundation for a long runway for expanding credit and supporting accelerating growth of India's economy. It hosted over 200 domestic and international participants, academicians, researchers, professionals including policymakers, and students from various banks, universities and institutes. Question number 10. DPIIT recently released second edition of Startup Ranking for 2019. Expand DPIIT. Option A. Department for Promoting Industrial Sector and Internal Trade. Option B. Department for Promotion of Industry and International Trade. Option C. Department for Promotion of Industry and Internalized Trade. Option D. Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. The correct answer is Option D. Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade recently released the second edition of Startup Ranking for 2019, after the successful first edition of State Startup Ranking in 2018. The ranking framework comprises of 7 pillars and 30 action points. It would assess states/U.T.'s efforts across institutional support, incubation support, venture funding support and awareness and outreach-related activities, simplifying regulations, easing public procurement, seed funding support. Question number 11. Who has bagged the prestigious Global Future for Nature Award 2019? Option A. Manjula Khullar. Option B. Divya Karnad. Option C. Pooja Mehta. Option D. Anuradha Sharma. The correct answer is Option B. Divya Karnad. The Future for Nature Award is an international award. It celebrates tangible achievements in protecting wild animal and plant species. With this achievement, she has become the first woman and the second Indian to receive the honor, the only other Indian being Dr. Charudut Mishra. It is handed out to 3 people every year, and besides Karnad, Olivier Nchengimana and Fernanda Abra have also received it. Question number 12. Israel is to be the first country to land a private spacecraft on the moon as lifted off aboard one of SpaceX rockets recently. Option A. Miyashit. Option B. Siashit. Option C. Bereshit. Option D. Ziashit. The correct answer is Option C. Bereshit. Israel is to be the first country to land a spacecraft on the moon as Bereshit lifted off aboard one of SpaceX rockets recently. A successful flight will make Israel just the 4th country to land on moon. Only superpowers so far, China, Soviet Union, US have made the voyage, with their government's financial backing. Question number 13. World Thinking Day is celebrated annually on Option A. The 21st of February. Option B. The 22nd of February. Option C. The 23rd of February. Option D. The 24th of February. The correct answer is Option B. The 22nd of February. Since 1926, this day is a celebration of 10 million girls worldwide that has taken place on every the 22nd of February. It's an opportunity to speak out on issues that affect young women and fundraise for 10 million Girl Guides and Girl Scouts in around 150 countries. Question number 14. President has recently given his assent to changes in which among the following acts to rationalize and harmonize the system of levying stamp duty and help curb tax evasion. Option A. Indian Stamp Act, 1800. Option B. Indian Stamp Act, 1849. Option C. Indian Stamp Act, 1899. Option D. Indian Stamp Act, 1909. The correct answer is Option C. Indian Stamp Act, 1899. According to the Finance Ministry, The amendments propose to create a legal and institutional mechanism to enable the states to collect stamp duty on securities market instruments at one place by one agency. Notably, the Indian Stamp Act of 1899 is an act of the Indian government for the charging of stamp duty on instruments recording transactions. Question number 15. To cut down the number of tax litigations, CBDT formed a 4-member committee, headed by Option A. Rakesh Asthana. Option B. Nageshwar Rao. Option C. Sanjeev Sharma. Option D. Om Prakash. The correct answer is Option C. Sanjeev Sharma. To cut down the number of tax litigations, CBDT formed a 4-member committee, headed by Sanjeev Sharma, an IT commissioner. Its recommendations might include applying a filter for tax officer before a notice is issued and setting the time limit for concluding an investigation. It may also look to address some immediate taxation-related pain points. The government may take a relook at streamlining some of the quasi-judicial forums. Also, it can set up a separate redressal mechanism that acts as preventing litigation. Question number 16. Which of the following countries' private company sends the world's first privately funded mission to Moon? Option A. China. Option B. Russia. Option C. USA. Option D. Israel. The correct answer is Option D. Israel. SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket carrying Israeli company SpaceX lunar lander blasted off from Florida. Question number 17. Erie Spun Silk Mill project has been inaugurated by the Union Textile Minister Smriti Irani in which state? Option A. Arunachal Pradesh. Option B. Assam. Option C. Nagaland. Option D. Tripura. The correct answer is Option B. Assam. Soil to Silk project and Erie Spun Silk Mill project have been inaugurated by the Union Textile Minister Smriti Irani in Assam. The Soil to Silk project would generate direct employment to 15,600 people and the Erie Spun Mill project will generate direct employment for 107 people. Question number 18. Who has been appointed as the Vice President of the Asian Hockey Federation, AHF? Option A. Asim Ali. Option B. Muhammad Mushtaq Ahmad. Option C. Rajendra Singh. Option D. None of these. The correct answer is Option B. Muhammad Mushtaq Ahmad. Muhammad Mushtaq Ahmad from India has been elected as the new Vice President of the Asian Hockey Federation, AHF, for a 4-year term at the AHF Congress in Gifu, Japan. Question number 19. Param Shivay is related to which field? Option A. Spirituality. Option B. Religion. Option C. Yoga. Option D. Supercomputing. The correct answer is Option D. Supercomputing. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has recently launched the supercomputer Param of 833 teraflop capacity built at the IIT BHU. 40% of the total computer power will be used by the students of Navodaya Vidyalaya. Question number 20. Which of the following organization has launched atmospheric water generator at Aero India 2019? Option A. SL. Option B. CDAC. Option C. Bell. Option D. BHEL. The correct answer is Option C. Bell. The 12th edition of the country's biennial air show and aviation exhibition, Aero India 2019, is being held in Bengaluru. The Atmospheric Water Generator, AWG, launched by Navaratna Defence PSU Bharat Electronics Limited, employs a novel technology to extract water from the humidity present in the atmosphere and purify it. Thank you for watching the video. If you'd like practice this quiz, then download the Wonderslate app now, link in the description below. If you have any suggestion for us, feel free to leave comments. If you liked the video and want to see more of it, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to click on subscribe button to get more updates of the future videos.